Hey, this is Bruno Figure. What we have here is McFarlane Toys Supergirl, aka Millie Alcock Supergirl. And I got this for $25 in the store at Walmart. Found it at the end cop with a whole bunch of other action figures, like the classic Supergirl and comic-based Lobo and movie Lobo and a bunch of other different characters over there at the end cap. I was really surprised to see that much stuff over there. So anyway, yeah, I got this for $25. There's another one that's more expensive than this one, and it's got wired cloth cape, but that is unfortunately about 35 to $40 because it is theatrical edition. Whatever, it's so stupid. But yeah, that's why I did not buy that. I bought this one. So anyway, about the movie, here's what I think. I think I think Millie Alcock will do a good job as Supergirl. I really do. I think she's gonna be a fantastic Supergirl, and I think everyone will love her except for the Snyder fans. I myself liked James Gunn, David Cornsweet's Superman. I love his portrayal as Superman, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this one for Supergirl. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get her off the stand and take a closer look.
Okay, now I'm going to go over a comparison. Before I start doing the comparisons, I can see just how weird her arms look. I mean, I love everything else except for her arms. Those are some long, slender man arms. It's really weird. I think it's the way it is sculpted. I will talk about that in the sculpt and paint section. So, first, let's go over the scale and comparison. So, let's start with some Superman figures. Here's the Christopher Reeve Superman on the left and David Cornsweet on the right. That David Cornsweet figure, that came from Bonjoy, not McFarlane. The one on the left came from McFarlane. So you can see that Supergirl looks kind of too tall. I don't know, but I think she's shorter than the other two, but I feel like I think that might be too big for Melly Alcock Supergirl, because I heard rumors that she's about 5'2", so she is really big here. So yeah, and here we got two other Superman figures. The one on the left is Brandon Routh's Superman, and the one on the right is Kingdom Come Superman, both from McFarlane. I only added the Kingdom Come Superman there because of the S symbol being similar to what Supergirl is wearing. So, and here we got Evil Superman. The one on the left is Super Joker from number 9 Yuju, and the one on the right is, you know, it's not evil. I'm just joking, but he is evil in Batman's nightmare scene. So he was killing everybody there. So anyway, brainwashed, sure, but still evil to me. But anyway, so yeah, there you have it. The one on the left is Who is Wonder Woman, collector edition Wonder Woman figure. And by the way, that particular Wonder Woman is available for about $28. And as the default version of Wonder Woman, it's hard to explain, but it's the same exact figure with the right amount of accessories, like a few accessories, and you should definitely grab one. It's a really good Wonder Woman figure. Anyway, and the one on the right is Injustice Brainiac. Uh, I only added Brainiac because Supergirl made an appearance in My Adventures with Superman TV cartoon series, and she was brainwashed by Brainiac. And I don't know, I just think it's interesting. Do you think you'll see like Brainiac at the end of Supergirl movie, like as a tease? I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. So yeah. Okay, now I want to do the articulation. starting with the head. Obviously, she's not going to be able to move because of the hair. Um, it is pliable enough a little bit, so it's not going to be too bad to move around. She tilts this way, this far, which is barely a little bit, but she can turn her head around like that. But it's a little awkward because of the hair. It's pushing her head forward. Same thing with this. I mean, you can, because the hair is soft, you can move her head up. Just keep in mind this, the wig piece, it can come off easily. So just keep it tightened downwards when she looks up a little bit. So she can look up about, not much, like just a little bit. It's actually pretty good. She can look up, like, look at this. She can look up like this. That's not bad. And then she looks down like this. Maybe move her hair up out of the way. She can look down like this. Whoops. There you go. There you have it. She's looking down. So it has pretty good articulation for someone with really long hair. So that's cool. And that shoulders, I don't think it goes up that far. This far, that's it. And then it has some butterfly shoulder rings, but it doesn't really move much. It's just there to fill the gap. That's all. And she goes up, her arms go up this far, like so, and full rotation of the shoulders, bicep swivel, full 360 swivel, and there's it's faceted in this shape, you know. It's really cut. There's a sharp cut right there. It's not very flattering to look at. Same thing with this. You can see it looks really weird, so not a fan of that. So double jointed elbows, like so, goes very far. And the wrist joints, and holy moly, they are massive wrist joints. Really big. It's unfortunate because she's kind of skinny, so it's hard to make really, really small, tiny joints. But yeah, that's what you get. Tiny wrist joints. It goes this far, swivel. Now, the torso, she arches back this far, punches forward, nothing at all, side to side, tilts, not bad, pretty good. Full rotation at the waist mostly. Upper torso does rotate, but it will cause discoloration in the middle, as you can see here. It will stretch the plastic, so just leave it there, it'll be fine. And now, the legs, she kicks up about this far, thanks to the two-piece skirt pieces. You know, it's split apart, so she can kick her legs all the way up. So they thought this through, so that's nice of them. That's nice. And split goes this far, which is great. And kicks back, not this far. And she has thigh swivel, only inwards. She can rotate at the thigh swivel just a little bit, like inwards. That's it, not outwards. Knees about this far, double jointed knees, and then ankles goes down this far, up this far, which is very good, and ankle pivot or ankle walker or whatever you want to call that. And there's another way like this. So yeah, that's it for articulation. It's not bad for articulation. Honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. Now I want to go over sculpt and paint. Honestly, the overall look of this figure looks fantastic. It really does. It looks really, really good. I really like the hair. I love the wash on her hair and the paint on the middle. Like she has roots and she forgot to dye her hair more to go all the way over there. So yeah, and her face, it kind of looks like Millie Alcock, kind of, but I think her eyes are too small on this head sculpt. They should have made her eyes a little bit bigger. It's more slanted. Her eyes are slanted. She has really gorgeous eyes. And her nose are usually very small. It doesn't look that small here because her eyes are too small. That's why. So in real life, her eyes look really big and her nose looks really small. Like she has really small, tiny looking little like perky small nose. So because it looks so small because her eyes are so big. So yeah, they fumbled the ball on that. The body looks great. I think the arms are too long, honestly. It looks way too long and it's too skinny in the forearms. You see? It's very unsightly. It looks like she bent her forearm. Like she broke her forearm there. That looks awful. Here's another one here. I do not like that one bit. But other than that, yeah, I don't like that. And the wrist joints, it doesn't help that the wrist joints are so big and bulky. And they were really sticking out. They should have jammed those wrist joints all the way in. And that will make this part a little bit thicker. And that will hide this ugly, large wrist joints. So I do like this skirt a lot. I like the belt. That looks fantastic. And the SGL looks really nice compared to David Cornswood. This one is way nicer. It's sharper. It has tighter trim. Like yellow border around the edge. It is tighter, so it looks really good. And she has cape and she has the yellow S. It is sculpted on the back. You can see it looks fantastic and it's got texture on the cape, which I like. I like that. I like how it's flat and not in action, so it looks nice. And you can see the trims, like the panel lines all over that look very similar to David Cornswood's suit. It's very similar, just more classic but similar. And the skirt, love it. Looks great. I love the way it is folded like that. That looks fantastic. I love the way they painted the boots, like knee-high boots, as you call them. And then there's gold boots on the bottom. So yeah, it looks really good. Really good. I love the skin tone. I think it's a great looking figure, personally, other than the arms. That's it.
Now we're gonna look at accessories. This is the card right here. I'm not gonna bother taking it out. And then here's her two alternate hands and an alternate head. So let's take this off. This is Supergirl figure. Take this off. You take off the hairpiece. It's relatively easy to take off. And then you pop the head off. Okay, I got it. So that's what it looks like. Her head moves up this far down. There's a lot of range without the hair. It shows that. Really shows a lot of range. If you put the hairpiece on, it's restrictive. That's just the way it is when it comes to plastics. So there, you have it.
that looks more like Millie. Honestly, that looks almost that looks that looks almost just like Millie. The hair piece looks really great. It really does. I like the hairline on this one more. So yeah, I like this neutral head more. So yeah, it looks good. Let's do some poses in my opinion.
This is a pretty okay figure for $25. $25 is a lot of money. It really is. People nowadays are saying, oh, it's only $25, but I gotta be honest with you. 25 is a bit too much. Especially for this kind of figure, which is like completely standard, nothing crazy about it, and they're charging $25 for it. Okay, this is not really worth $25. Not really. More like $20. Um, I wish I had gotten the comic based version of Supergirl, but that one is even worse. That is $35. I'm not spending that kind of money. No way. So, so this is the most affordable Supergirl action figure I could buy. Right? It's the most affordable so far, and it has the right look. You know, she has blonde hair and somewhat like classic-ish outfit with the red skirt and red cape, yellow S on the back. That's ideal for me. So I'm happy with it personally. So do I think it's worth it? I mean, it is $25. It's not that expensive in today's market. It's not really that expensive, but it is expensive. So, if you are a Supergirl fan, I would just reserve judgment and just wait until the movie comes out, and then you can decide for yourself if you want this figure. Because I don't know how that movie's gonna turn out. So, I'm hoping it'll be good. That's all I can say. Thank you for watching and hope I see you again next time. So, take care.